Another episode of Thanasis podcast. I'm here, very excited. I'm enjoying every moment of it. And today we have a special guest that I got to give him the intro. So, number 3, from Olivia Ljubljana, Slovenia, Goran Dragic. or I should say, the guy who all dragons fear. This guy.
I don't know about that, but yeah, that was pretty good. Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man. You have one of the most interesting stories that people don't know about, just your weight in the NBA. And I really want, the listeners, the people who are watching back home to really be inspired and really listen to the story from you. And first of all, okay, you were born in Slovenia. Right?
Yes. I was born in Slovenia, 1986, long time ago, in Ljubljana. That's the capital of Slovenia, small city, only 250,000 people. And I began my journey over there.
It's so crazy. I read the story. Now, obviously, I've done my research, but you tell me if it's true. Eh? I want you to, that's why you're here today, to confirm all my
analysis.
Yeah, exactly. So I read the story because, my dad used to play soccer. So we started playing soccer as well. And I heard that you was playing soccer, you got injured, and then that's how you started playing basketball.
Yeah, you're correct. My first sport was soccer. My dad was an amateur soccer player too. And I had a leg injury. I opened my leg. And after that, my mom just told me, hey, no more soccer for you. And one of my best friends, Grega Terzic, he was playing basketball. And one day I was hanging out with him, and he told me, do you want to come and watch practice? I said, yeah, I don't have nothing to do. Why not? So I came to the gym. I was sitting on the bleachers, and they only had 9 guys. And the coach is like, hey, you up there, do you want to play? And I said, yeah, why not? And that's how I started basketball. So I always joke around, basketball found me. So, now I'm a 15-year professional basketball player. So it's a little bit crazy. Yeah.
15 years, man, unbelievable. What was the first feeling when you touched the basketball?
I was just having fun. I mean, if I'm honest, I started going on basketball practices just because of my friends, just to hang out, to have a good time. And then, every practice I start falling in love with that sport. And then I kind of bring in my brother, younger brother. And we're still here. So.
Yeah, because your son is an amazing player as well. He's younger than you, huh?
Yeah, he's younger. He's 3 years younger. He's a professional basketball player too. He plays in Europe, and we both together play for Slovenia national team. So it's fun. It's fun.
So hey, now you've said 2 things we have in common. One that we all start. Our dads play soccer. We all play basketball.
Yes.
Right? And for the national team.
And I think so. We got one more.
One more.
Yeah.
What's the one more?
I don't know if you know that. Your brother, he used to play for Murcia, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I played there too. You see, we got some connections.
When did you play in Murcia?
When I was 18 years old.
Yeah. 18 years? 2007? No, it was 2007.
No, it was 2006.
2006?
Yeah.
So when you left Slovenia and went to...
I left Slovenia. I signed a contract with Baskonia at that time, and they loaned me the first year to Murcia. So I was they loaned me to a different team, and just to develop my game. I was still young, and to play ACB League. So the whole year I played there, and then they tried to call me back to play for them as a backup point guard to Pablo Pregioni.
Yes.
And then Union Olympia
Amazing
called.
Player.
Yeah, great, and awesome teammate too. And then Union Olympia called, and basically we came back to Baskonia, tell them, hey, please loan me again. And that's how I went to play back home for another year, EuroLeague.
Yes.
And from there on to the NBA.
How did you ever think you was going to go to the NBA, or
That was my wish. I always with all these my friends that I start playing basketball, they always talking about the NBA. So when I was looking footages or let's say videos, I always dream about someday to play in NBA. So that was my big goal. But of course, it's a long road. Yeah.
very, very, very long? Who did you? I mean, I kind of read some things, but I would like for you to tell me, who did you see? Who did you admire mostly as players?
I mean, of course, Michael Jordan, at that time, Chicago Bulls was big. Steve Nash, Allen Iverson. But, I'm coming from, I was born in ex-Yugoslavia. So, you cannot go past by Dražan Petrovic, Predrag Danilovic, Sasha Djordjevic, Toni Kukoc, all those greats who kind of paved the way for us younger generations. And, those... and of course, in Europe, I still remember the game because one of my godfather to my kids, Rašo Nesterovic, he used to play in the league too, 12 years. He played in Kinder Bologna. And I remember watching him and I see that lefty and that was Manu Ginobili. So I was like, I'm lefty too. So I fell in love right away. I said, I want to be like him. So.
What about, I mean, you looked up to Steve Nash and then I ended up being teammates with him.
It's crazy. I mean, just my rookie year was just unbelievable. Drafted by San Antonio, then they sent me to Phoenix, and suddenly, you got a mentor, Steve Nash, one of the greatest point guards. Two-time MVP. Playing alongside Grant Hill, Amari Stoudemire, Shaquille O'Neal.
You did play with Shaquille.
Yes, my rookie year. So it was unbelievable. At the same time, it was scary.
Why?
Because you come to the locker room and you're like, man, this is something new. You don't know how to behave. I came from Europe, didn't speak English very well, and it takes time. It takes time to adjust. But right away, Steve Nash, tell me, come here, watch me. If you need anything, I'm here for you. And until this day, I have a great connection with him. So,
man, he looks like this kind of person as well. Like he looks like really, really as a mentor too. That he's really taking you under his wing.
And I think so. That's really important, especially for young players, to have a good vet.
Yes.
Grant Hill was one of those amazing guys. He would, anything that you need on the court, off the court. If you have a bad day, he would be there for me. For Robin Lopez, Robin was a rookie at that year too. We came together to the Suns. Yes. So, exciting times. Long time ago though. Long time ago.
I know we talked about this before, but the third thing we have in common as well, again, is that you played with your brother in the same team in the NBA, the same time with the Morris twins play. So you guys were two sets of brothers at the same team, and we did the same thing in 2019. Me, Giannis, and Robin and Brooke.
Yeah, we were a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
I think so. Was what 2015?
2015.
Yeah. When Zoki, my brother, came to the Suns. Yeah, and then we both got traded to Miami. So it's been awesome. Just to be a part of that and to play with your brother. That's some unbelievable feeling. So
what does that mean? I mean, honestly, I know from my personal experience, but what does that mean to you? Like, what does it mean playing with your brother, man? And national team and the NBA?
It means a lot because, you grow up together. We fight a lot, brothers love. So, we practice together, playing basketball outside with our friends. And then to see that he followed my path and to become a professional basketball player, it's awesome. And then, to come to that level that we can play together for a national team and represent our country, it's even more awesome. And that's something that you can tell grandkids, man. That's gonna be something special, man.
Thank you. Holla. Hold on, I'm telling you because I don't think people realize how big this is, like in the generation after. Like, oh, you know, my uncles and our grandfathers all played together in the same team and national team.
Yeah, and you know, especially I'm coming from Slovenia. It's such a small country,
yes.
Only 2 million people. One of the craziest story too, when I was 15 years old, I signed a first professional contract. And at that team, my mentor, you know who was it? Sasha Doncic, the father of Luka Doncic. So when I would, you know, when we had a game or practice, I know Luka, I mean, he was a baby, a kid. You know, he would be there and mopping the floors and everything. Then, you know, 2017, first time playing together for national team with him. And now he's a superstar in NBA. It's just a
circle of life.
Circle of life. It's unbelievable, man.
Man, I was, you know, it was one of those things that, you know, a lot of people said, like, we would love to see you play in Dallas as well, like with Luka.
Yeah.
Because you played national team with him.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously I'm not here to ask you why you didn't play with him or whatever, but how is it play with Luka in national team?
I mean, it's easy. It's easy. I mean, first of all, 2017 was the first time that we played together.
By the way, we played against each other.
Huh?
We played against each other.
Oh yeah, we did in the group stage in Finland. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was a tough game too.
It was a tough game.
It was a tough game. Yeah, and you know, at that time, Luka was a little bit different. You know, he was still young. I took him under my wings. We were roommates, and but even there, you can see that he got unbelievable talent. I mean, you know, as 17, 18 years old, and to be at the starter for your national team and putting up big numbers, you know, it's something unbelievable. Now, this past Eurobasket was a little bit different. You know, back then I was the Batman, he was the Robin. Now the you know, roles reverse, and I was really happy to play with him. I mean, such a tremendous player, good kid. Good kid, and you know, we hang out off season. You know, we go to the it's one island called Kirk in Croatia, and we spend most of the times there with families and kids, and it's been awesome. The only thing what I was missing was a medal last year. So, but
yeah, it's,
you know, like for you guys too. So
tough story of my life.
I know. Keep trying though. You know,
always. We'll never stop.
Yeah.
To our body, can't anymore, obviously, but I always start trying to compete because it's an honor, you know, just to be able to represent so many people, you know, in the national team stage. Well, okay, so how was the whole Phoenix experience for you as a team? Like,
I mean, I was with the Phoenix Suns twice, so my first 3 years when I came to the league, the first year was tough. It was really tough for me because, like I said, you know, different culture, different language, came from Europe. I was skinny. You know, I did like to play fast, but I need some time, you know, to mature as a basketball player. Yeah. And the first year I didn't play at all. And that kind of take a toll on me, you know. I remember I would call my dad late at night and tell him, hey, I want to come back to Europe. And you know what I mean? And he always, no, keep your head up, you know, be mentally strong. And that was tough the first year. Then the second year, you know, change of coaches. Suddenly, you know, I get opportunity to play 15, 18 to 20 minutes a game. And, you know, I was a little bit ups and downs, but kind of established my name in the league, and from there on was a little bit easier, but was different because you know, front office changed the next year, and then they traded me to Houston. So
yes, you got traded.
Yeah, I got traded. I was my last year of the deal, so I got traded to Houston, and was tough. Over there was tough too because we got Kyle Lowry, first point guard, then was Johnny Flynn, me and Jeremy Lin and Ish Smith in training camp. 6 guards.
6 point guards.
6 point guard.
Not just guards.
Oh man, and it was a war. It was a battle every practice, and you know, I do have to admit you have to have some luck in your career too. You know, middle of the season, I became a second point guard. I play well, and then unfortunately, you know, Kyle Lowry got some infection, and he was out for 2 months. And suddenly, from not playing to be a second point guard, I became a starter.
Oh, man.
And I was balling out for those last 2-3 months, putting big numbers, and then I was a free agent. And Phoenix Suns came back, and I signed with them again, and yeah.
Boom. Phoenix Suns back. Come back. Come back home.
Come back home. And it was good for me too, because I still have family in the valley. You know, my both cousins from my uncle, they're Serbians, but they live in Phoenix. So, you know, I was not by myself. So that was pretty awesome.
That was good. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. And then then you play. And then how did you? So, but then you end up going back. You end up leaving Phoenix and going to Miami.
Yeah. Then I play. So I signed the deal. Then I played 3 years for Phoenix Suns.
Yes.
And then, yeah, we had some a situation when they bring a lot of point guards. You know, was me, Isaiah Thomas, and was Eric Bledsoe. So suddenly we all played together. You know, that was crazy. We went small ball and play all together. But you know, suddenly I was playing off the ball, and then I had to guard like 3 guards. You know, imagine me guarding. I don't know, Chris Middleton or, you know, the big guards. So it was really tough. And, yeah, I just asked for a trade. And that's how I landed in Miami.
That's good. I mean, you did that, yeah.
I always think that, you know, sometimes you have to take control of your own career. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I did that in my situation. And it pays off. For me, so
it does pay off, and you know, it's one of those things that, you know, like I don't think people understand like what winning is, because at the same time you want to play, you want to earn some money in your career, you want to have some playing time and minutes, but at the same time, you know, some teams you can do that, some teams they don't win, and then you can do that, and then it's harder to do that in teams that win, you know, because the teams are packed and teams are stacked. So you gotta kind of navigate your way through your career, and depending where you are in what point of your career you are.
Yeah, definitely. You know, first of all, you want to make sure to, you know, to take care of your family, you know, and your kids and everybody. But at the same time, we still competitiveness, basketball players. You want to win. Yes. I mean, you know, that's why we play in basketball, and. Yeah, hopefully this year, man.
Hopefully this year. Hopefully this year. No, you never want to knock on wood. When it's when you want something good, you never knock on wood. You just look up high and say yes. So, but how did you feel when you got traded the first time? How did you feel?
Oof, it was tough. It was bad. I mean, you know,
Did you know? Did you know he was gonna get traded?
No, you know how. That's a crazy story too, man. So we were on the we had practice. And we were flying out to Toronto, Canada.
Yes.
And the trade deadline was until 1 p.m. So we finished practice. We drove with the bus to the plane, and our plane took off at 12:30.
Yes.
So we're still 30 minutes left of the trade deadline. And, you know, I don't know why they didn't wait, you know, for those 30 minutes. So I was in the plane. We took off. I was sitting, I vividly remember, I was sitting next to Steve Nash, and I took a nap. You know, it's a pretty long flight to Canada. So we touched ground, and Steve woke me up, and he said, "I'm sorry, G, you got traded." I was like, "What?" So basically, I just took my bag, go to the terminal, and flew straight to Houston. Right. From one plane to another plane, straight to Houston, did my physicals there, and then the next day I was already playing against New Jersey Nets. I remember the game.
New Jersey Nets immediately, eh?
Yes.
Man,
Crazy, man.
You got straight to work immediately.
Straight to work, man. No, I didn't know no plays, nothing. They just put me out there, man. And you know, you have to adapt. You know, you cannot feel sorry for yourself. You know what I mean? You just have to keep going. And yeah, that was it. So.
Did anybody in your family react differently, or say like, "Oh man, why?" You know, because a lot of people, you know, they don't really know how it works, so they just assume like, okay, they got to give you a heads up, or they got to say something.
I mean, of course, my cousins, you know, we live together, and suddenly like I need to leave, and you know, it's of course dad, mom, Z, you know, Zoki called me. He's like, "Hey, what is going on?" I said, "I got traded to Houston," and yeah, that was the first time that I really experienced, you know, how they say, you know, NBA is business. So yeah, it was different.
I don't know.
And you know what? And then when I was in Houston, you remember that trade that fell apart for Chris Paul, Paul Gasol, Luis Scola, me, Kevin Martin, Lakers, New Orleans, and Houston?
Yes.
I was in that trade too. But it didn't go through.
So in that trade, where were you going to go in that trade?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yes. Imagine if that trade would go through. My career would be completely different. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
So if it went through, you would be playing with who? If it went through, you would be
me and Luis, I think so, would go to New Orleans. Paul Gasol would go to Houston, and you have to check but check. I don't want to say something that. But yeah, I was in that trade.
That's crazy, man.
Because they call me on my phone. It's like, hey, my agent called me. It's like, hey, this trade probably gonna happen. And then oh man, really? And then you know how every trade that happens, the league needs to approve it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but the league didn't approve that trade. So yeah.
I'm just thinking, it's one of the NBA ifs.
Ifs, yes. I'm happy that it's ifs.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so I want to ask you like more of a brother question. So when you play one-on-one with Zoe, no, be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Yeah.
When was the last time you guys played one-on-one?
Man, I don't even remember, if I'm honest.
He stops in the early age, right?
Because we both became professionals, and it's just I don't know. You know, he always thinks he can beat me, but I don't think so though. Yeah, our games are a little bit different. You know, I was always playing on the ball. I was always point guard, two guard. He was more defender and a spot up shooter. You know, so but yeah, you know. When he will always say, "Oh, I would lock you up," you know, you cannot score on me. Now I would say, "But what? Easy, man," you know. But when we were younger, we always play one-on-one, and because I'm older, you know. But in the end, we always finish with a fight or something, man.
Me too.
But you know,
playing one-on-one with Giannis would go to we play to 21 and end after 3 hours. If we get to the first 18 points, 19 is easy.
Let me ask you something. Well, does your younger brother, did he miscounting the result, lying in this?
What do you mean? Why?
You know, like suddenly, I don't know, it's 5-5, and then he score a basket and it's like 8-5.
8-5.
Come on, man.
No, it's mostly so. I'll give you an example. Like when we started playing, we used to play a lot when we first started playing. And if we would play one-on-one, it would always be, let's say we're playing to 11.
Yeah.
If it's smoothly, everything is going smoothly, we're shooting, it's 7-7, 8-7, 8-8, 9-9. Once you get to the game point, brother.
Yeah, it's curtains. I know.
Foul, don't go up, body foul. But I think that's why I think it gets you better as well. Because I think people don't realize how much this one-on-one in the off-season and one-on-one just in basketball just gets you better, because this is all it is. At the same time, you have to play your role, in the NBA or in basketball in general. You got to play your role, but you have to be able to
create a shot. To
create one shot. Like, you have to be able to. If you're playing one-on-one and you have a defender in front of you, you'd be like, okay, just make a move, quick move, and go score.
You know, Europe is different, so Europe is way different. What about now when it's like 4 brothers? You guys,
Now we play 2 against 2. So let's say
okay, gotcha.
me and Kostas will go on the same team, and Giannis and Alex will go. They will play, and we'll let the young guys.
The young guys,
Me and Giannis will be
to give us some confidence,
Yes. Oh my God. But okay, so in the family, if you guys, when you guys were in the same team, with the family come in with like the jerseys, both jerseys with like mom and dad wearing both jerseys.
Dad would always go with the younger.
The younger, eh?
Yeah, with Zoran. And my mom, she was always. And if I'm honest too, you know how my younger brother is more on my dad. He talks like him. He's like, always angry and energy. And I'm always more laid down, calm, like my mom. So, I'm always like, I think first and then react. He's the opposite. He reacts and then he thinks, You
see that we're kind of the same too. Like I think I'm more like my dad as well too, and Giannis is more like, like my mom. Yeah. I would say so. Okay, man, this has been great. Like I want to hear. Actually, you know what I want to hear about? I want you to talk to me about this game, specific game, Greece.
Yeah.
Versus Slovenia.
Which one? Yeah, I play against Greece many games. Many times. And I got some bad memories, man.
Okay, let's go from the good memories for us and bad memories for you.
Okay, like that.
Let's start like this.
Okay, I know where you're going. 2007.
2007.
Spain.
You remember this?
Eurobasket.
You remember this game?
Yeah, of course I remember. That was my second year that I played for a national team. First year was 2006 World Cup. I didn't play because I was, first time young. And
you was young? Okay.
I was young. And then 2007 Eurobasket.
Yes.
That was then I was getting some minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. I played with the mask because I broke my nose. And we played the tournament before Eurobasket. We played tournament in Athens, Acropolis tournament.
Acropolis tournament.
Yeah, and what was the point guard? Papa, he played for CSKA.
Papa Lucas?
Papa Lucas, yes. Papa Lucas, I dived for a ball and he slipped and hit me with his knee straight to my nose. So I remember in Athens, I went to hospital.
But Theodoris, what are you doing, man? He slipped?
Slipped. No, he did.
He slipped.
He slipped and hit me straight into my face, my nose. Broke my nose 3 times. Went to the hospital, and that was like 2 months, month and a half before Eurobasket. Yeah. And then we played. But that was quarterfinals Eurobasket. We played against Greece again, and we were up. I would say 13, 14 points.
I remember.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left of the game, and we lost that game. It's crazy, man. But
you know what's so crazy? I remember that I was out with my brother, and I remember we were selling some stuff. We had to work somewhere, and we was watching the game while we were selling some. It was on TV, so we would go like sports bars and like sell different things, items, and we'd watch the game. And I'd be like, oh look, oh we're down, And then we went home. And we saw that we were winning the game. Yeah. We won the game. So it was incredible.
Incredible. I remember you guys was playing full press, zone press on the full court. And we couldn't go through half court. Like turnover by turnover. And then you guys make a 3, layup, a 3. And it was unbelievable. We couldn't make a pass. And that's how we lost and go home.
My God, bro. I can't remember. I think I kind of remember.
And it was Zizis, Papalukas, Spanoulis, Borussis. You guys have a squad. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you guys won a medal.
Might have.
Maybe.
That
I
year
don't
too.
know.
It's the golden era of basketball, for us. So, for people who don't know, an audience, like these guys are like legends.
Yeah.
That Goran is talking about. But it's fun memories. But this, games like this actually made us want to play basketball.
Okay.
Games like this changed the trajectory for like small countries like us. And I believe that the same thing happened for you guys as well. Like 2017, when you guys won with you, Luka, Eurobasket in Turkey.
In Turkey, Istanbul, yeah.
In Istanbul.
Like you said before, we had the group stage in Finland. That year was magical. I mean, that was the first gold medal in our country history, any sports. Any sport, so.
You cannot buy this.
No,
anything.
No, yeah. I mean, and, it was a perfect 9 games. Like, we won all 9 games. Luka just came, we were always in Slovenia. We always had good basketball players, but the chemistry was never right. You know what I mean?
Yes.
At one point, we have 8 NBA players in the league, and it's only 2 million people. That's huge.
That's huge.
And now we were always like, you had like Spain, Greece, Serbia, France. Those 4 teams, they were always, favorites to win medals. And then we were always in the tier beneath that, from 5th to 8th,
Yes.
And we never could jump over the hump. We would all play quarterfinals and we would always lose. And finally we got a right mix of players, change of generation, new coach, and everything was magical. So,
man, I can only imagine. I hope I get to.
The only bad thing was my brother didn't play. Yeah, he played the qualification for Eurobasket, and then he hurt his knee, ACL.
Oh man!
And he couldn't be on that Eurobasket, and unfortunately for him, we won. And that was something that, and I still feel really bad because he deserves to be part of the team because he helped and he did come on the stage with us, when we leave the trophy, but that was painful,
It is. I understand exactly the feeling. Would you say, obviously, you haven't won an NBA championship yet.
I like that.
But would you say that it's one of the best feelings, like basketball, like fulfillment for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, first of all, you're representing your country, your people. Slovenia give me everything. I got friends there, family. I grew up there, finished school there, learned my first basketball steps there. So it's something that, as a kid, you always dream to win medals, or trophies, and that was huge. I mean, that was something that I always dreamed of. Of course, was tough, but in the end we did it, and it was unbelievable. I still remember when we won and we came back home. It was raining, it was a bad weather.
Yes.
But people came out on the street. It was like 50, 40,000 people. It was unbelievable.
Oh my God! I hope I get to get this feeling, and see. Okay, now there's a section. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you some. It's called true or false, actually.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you some sentences, and you're gonna tell me if it's true or false. I'm gonna give you some facts.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's see.
So the first one is true or false. Do you watch baseball at all? Have you ever watched?
No.
Never.
Never. Hey, we from Europe. We don't have baseball over there. So.
That is true. Too.
We got handball, man.
That is true. Okay, so you can guess this. This. The MLB uses 900,000 balls every season. Is that true or false?
I would say it's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Even though for a person who don't watch baseball,
I was only once at the game.
Which game?
D-backs in Phoenix, when I played in Phoenix, my early days.
Ah.
Yeah, and to me, I don't know, maybe I was just at the wrong game, but it was 8 innings, no home runs, nothing. I went home, like, I was like, what is this, man? But yeah, I mean, it's different sport, definitely different sport. But I love American football, though.
NFL, huh?
NFL, it's something that I still don't understand all the rules, but it's awesome to watch, man.
What do you like more about it?
It's just, you know, quarterbacks, everything, like dynamics and, you know, how they're just fast and hitting, and it's just unbelievable to watch.
It is crazy. And I think it's the way to the offense, defense, and it's special teams. Like every team has their own role. You know,
I would be the kicker, man.
I was about to say this.
That's the only position that I would choose, you know, if I would be.
That is true. That is true. But it would be so difficult to get hit and play so many games too. So
imagine, like, in the snow.
Oh my God!
You call and you get hit. Yeah, I mean,
you know, soccer, football too. You play in the snow. I mean, you play snow or rain, but it's not the same.
But it's not the same, man.
Not the same. Definitely not the same. Okay, now I'm gonna hit you with another one. All right. So is this true or false? So Olympic athletes used to compete in complete nude, like they used to be naked when they competed in ancient Greece.
Oh yes.
Is that true or false?
True.
It's true.
Yeah.
How did you know?
History, man.
History. Yeah. You see,
school, man. Hey, come on.
You know, I said this to one of my friends. He was like, "What?" No, I was like, "Yes." They used to be like, "Bro, it's Olympic Games." That's when they started. You know. So you just got it. No, I can't ask you another one. I gotta flip the script.
You have to hit me with something stronger, man.
Yes, I have to. First of all, how many languages do you speak?
4.
I'm gonna guess the 4 now. Look.
Yeah, you know it for sure.
It's obviously Slovenian and Serbian.
Yes.
2. English is 3.
Yes.
And you played in Spain, so that's Spanish. You have to know Spanish for sure, because I learned Spanish as well.
And we talk about it.
Yes, because let me ask you something. Now tell me, how crazy is this that when you play in Spain, you have to learn Spanish?
Yeah.
Like you have to, like there is no, you know, you can speak English or you can speak another. You have to like have a. I went to school, like I had to go to like
me too.
tutoring.
Yeah, me too. Because you have a Spanish coach who doesn't. Okay, I think so. They don't want to speak English, or they don't know how to. But I think so. They don't want to. And I had a Manolo Hussein. He's a Spanish coach.
Yes.
He didn't. He only talks in Spanish. You know.
No.
Pase el balón. Cinco bajo, cinco arriba, rebote. Like it was always Spanish.
Cambio. Everything is
everything in Spanish. So I was like, you know, the first week I came there, I was like, I didn't understand nothing, and I was like, so you know, I talked to the Spanish players. They at least they understand English a little bit. They said, no, you have to. Most of the players just take the teacher and try to get those little stuff to learn Spanish. And you know, when you're in that environment the whole year, you go to the restaurants, you go, outside, you interact with people, then you slowly learn.
Yes, you know what got me, and I was like blown out of my mind, because when I went to play in Spain for the year in Andorra, I went to Andorra. Yeah. So I'm speaking a little bit of Spanish. I'm tutoring, so I'm learning Spanish and everything. And I go and I say different like para llevar, like to go and to do the different slang and everything. And then I go to Madrid and Barcelona, and the words were not the same.
Yeah, no.
Because there's a difference between Spanish and Catalan.
And then even in Baskonia, when it was my team, it's a different language, Basque.
Yes. So it's oh shoot. So now I have to, but it was good, man. I loved it, every moment of it, and it made me learn a lot of language too. So it's a really nice country. It is
good food.
It really is. Nice country. I love the food.
People are nice, and I had a blast there. I was only there for 1 year. Yes. But it was nice.
Yes, I think like the fact that. And Spain and Serbia and like countries like this are so similar to Greece, and the food makes me feel at home.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Always.
The only thing that I was lucky was like I had 3 American players in that team, and one of the American players was Marcus Fizer. He was 4th or 5th overall pick for Chicago Bulls.
Really?
Yes, and I played with him in Murcia. Yeah, he was destroying people over there, playing like he was big, like a position 4 undersized.
Yes.
But he can put the ball on the floor. He can post up. He can shoot. Was amazing.
Man,
Yeah.
there's so much talent out there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up to give you a little bit of animal facts and amazing facts because I don't know now. I have to switch up on you. I don't know. Okay, so did you know? Right? Oh, actually, no. Let me switch it up. I'm gonna give you a fact about crocodiles, but you have to be honest if you know.
Crocodiles?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
We had them a lot in Florida.
Ah.
Oh no, those are alligators.
Alligators.
That's different.
Have you seen one up close?
Yes. Yeah. I had him in my neighborhood. Bay Point, look. And Bay Point is some neighborhood in Miami, and it's on the bay.
Yes.
So the water is, salty. My house was on the water, and I was outside, and it's like a 2 meters big crocodile. So we have to call the animal service, or how you call it, and they came and pick it up and took him somewhere. So it was crazy. I even feel that I got him on Twitter. It's still in the videos.
Please, let's go find that. I'm gonna find that on Twitter. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if you know this then. So did you know, like, besides the crocodile's like belly and like the top of its head,
Yeah.
like the whole skin is like bulletproof?
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
Really? I didn't know that.
So basically, if you ever see one up close, don't try to shoot it because it doesn't do anything.
It's gonna bounce off.
No, it's literally bulletproof.
I didn't know that.
Oh, so yes, 1-0, yes.
One.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions, and obviously it's not the right answer. It's more for your feel.
Yeah.
Right. Is there any app that you use but you hate using?
Sometimes Instagram.
Instagram, right?
Yeah. It's just addicted, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, you're tired or you on the plane flying and you're just scrolling, man. It's sometimes I catch myself as like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? So,
I know exactly.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. What is the stupidest things you've ever done because somebody dared you to do? I mean, obviously, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I don't want you to do
I
this.
don't know. That's a good question, though. Have to think about it a little bit. I did. I mean, it's not. I mean, back we were in Mannheim with national team. This is like we had a tournament. We were still young. We were like 13, 14 years old, and the guy told me like he was hungry, so if we had some chicken wings. He's like, hey, come on, G. I don't know how to make chicken wings, So we were online in this and tried to figure out, and we put it on the stool and we put too much oil, and that thing got on fire. So we were in the hotel. So that was like 2 a.m. And you know what happened? Alarm went off. The whole hotel went out. The firefighters came, everything, and we were so scared. We just stay in our room, and stay in a room, and we locked the door. And firefighters, they know from which room is coming. They knocked the door down, and I was so afraid, man. I thought I'm gonna go to jail for sure. Yeah, it was like 3 of us, but it's not a dare though. You know what I mean? But it's some story that it's.
So wait, hold up. You try to make chicken wings in the hotel?
Wings, yes. It was 2 a.m. They didn't have room service in that hotel. Nothing. We were just kids, hungry, and I don't ask me how we get chicken wings, man, because somebody he went to the store, one day before or something. It was crazy, and we got fined big. So our federation had to pay a big fine. When you're young and stupid,
God, of course,
it's
100%, 100%. What?
Yeah,
of course, bro. I've been seeing so many things, but it's crazy that.
But yeah, I don't know about the dare. I was never a guy, if some friend would say, oh, dare to do that or something. I don't remember anything.
Okay. What is one item on your bucket list you want to do that you've never done?
Mm-hmm. You know what? When I retired, I wanna buy a motorcycle and drive a motorcycle. Yes.
Why?
I don't know. You know why? When I was a kid, one of my friends, I still remember, he had a Vespa.
Yeah, it's so European, so Greek.
Exactly. And he was so cool, man. Like he had all the girls and this, and I don't know, man. It just stuck with me, Yes. So, and I went to watch GP motorcycles, and it was unbelievable. So, yeah, when I'm done, but I still need to do everything, driving license for motors, everything. So,
Oh my God! You know what you should do?
In Milwaukee, they produce Harley Davidson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they have a Harley Davidson museum. You should go there.
You see?
I think you're gonna love it if you're a big motorcycle guy. I'm actually the total opposite. I'm very. I don't do that.
I like adrenaline too. But that's why I'm gonna wait. Now that I'm playing, we get adrenaline from the games. So when I'm gonna retire, I have to kind of find something.
Okay. I see that. I like it. Would you say? Do you have any event that has changed like the way you see life?
I do. I have many. It's we travel a lot, and we really lose focus and to enjoy life. Everything became so, how would I say, the same, every day the same.
Yes.
And kind of we need to go out of the box and explore and have fun. And these days I feel like the technology is consuming us, We don't talk anymore. I miss that. And for me, just enjoy life, be with my kids, help them to understand. And I think so that's the most important thing, because one day the basketball is going to be over,
Yes.
And you have to be happy. You have to find something that you enjoy life. And sometimes, especially for me personally, I was maybe too much into a basketball. You know what I mean? I forget to have fun. I forget to have fun. And I'm finally getting back to it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
It's good, man. It's good that you realize. Some people don't realize. They never realize it.
Yeah. And that stuff,
So, man, I think the answers you gave me is great, man. I just, get to understand a little bit more of who you are. So, okay, I'm gonna give you some words, and I want you to tell me what do you think they mean.
Oh my God!
It's 5 words. It's 5 words.
Okay,
5 words. In Greek.
Oh, in Greek.
Yes,
okay.
In Greek. Okay. So, elpida.
Elpida.
Yes. What do you think it means?
Do I get any hints or something? Or
it's something good.
It's good. Happiness.
We're close. Hope.
Hope. Okay.
We're good. You were close. I like it. Okay. I like it. Okay. Philoxenia.
Say it one more time.
Philoxenia.
Philoxenia.
Yes.
Philoxenia. Philosophy.
It's close. Yeah, it's close. But it means actually hospitality.
Hospitality. Okay.
It's and actually the word hospitality is Greek. Comes from Greece. Agapi.
One more time.
Agapi.
Agapi.
Yes.
Agapi. Health.
Agapi actually means love.
Love. Okay, man. I'm not far though.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Eleftheria.
Eleftheria. Man, elephant, man.
It means, it means freedom.
Freedom, okay.
Freedom.
Oh, I like that.
It's good, it's
I
good.
like
I'm gonna give you, you know what? Because we're Orthodox brothers.
Yes.
I just wanted to give you some words and see what you
know. We have to practice, man, on the plane or something.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Each day, one word.
Is there one word?
Yeah.
Okay, I speak.
You know?
I wanted to say I speak a little bit of. Okay, I'm gonna say something in Serbian. Tell me what's my accent.
Okay.
Ja govorim srpski. Samo malo.
Okay,
samo
yeah, I'm
malo.
speaking Serbian.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Ja pričam srpski.
Ja pričam srpski.
Yeah, you can use both words. Govorim ili
Govorim.
pričam.
Pričam.
So what's easier for you now?
Pričam.
Pričam, no?
is
Yeah.
easy.
Ja pričam srpski. Yeah.
Ja pričam srpski. Samo malo.
How you know that?
That is a long story.
That's a long story. Okay, we're gonna.
I will tell you. No, it's maybe for our podcast number 2.
Next one, huh?
But you know what it is, I figured out this, that we're all so different,
Yeah.
and at the same time so the same.
The same. Yeah, I agree.
I was born and raised in Greece. My parents are Africans,
Yeah.
and you were born and raised in Slovenia, Yugoslavia back then, Slovenia.
Yeah.
And you have both of better worlds, like Slovenia and Serbia in your family. Me growing up in Greece, with African parents, and having this, Nigerian culture and Greek culture. I mean, both look how many similar things we have in common, man.
I think so. That's the beauty, though, too.
For life.
For life, because both culture, Nigerian culture, Greek culture, you should embrace both of them.
Yes,
and
I do. I
no?
100% do.
And same thing with me. My dad is Serbian, my mom is Slovenian, so I'm 50-50. I was born in Slovenia, but I'm Christian Orthodox,
Yes.
Serbian, basically. But I love Slovenia. So it's, sometimes in the world people can be a little bit harsh because of that, because our situation, the war, ex-Yugoslavia. So it's basically, they say, which religion you are, which nation, and it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter.
I only see good people, bad people, and that's it. And that's how it should be.
Man, you know what? This is such good. I only see good people and bad people.
Yeah.
That's all it is. There is no difference. I love it. I've told you.
Let me ask you something.
Tell me.
Why are you playing for Greece, not for Nigeria?
Why?
You know why I ask you that?
Why?
Because I get that question all the time. Like, when him say, why you don't play for Serbia? Because I was born in Slovenia and this is my country. They give me everything. That's why. You know what I mean? It's
they ask me all the time. I get this question all the time. And, I was born and raised in Greece. Yeah. And it's crazy. But, like, I've spent my whole childhood in Greece. I was born and raised, I spent, almost my whole life as a young adult in Greece, and learned basketball and did all these things. And if I could, if it was up to me, I would probably represent everybody. I would like to represent everybody as much as I can, because that's who I am. I'm a person who, not why I'm here, but this is why I'm here to spread positivity. I'm here to inspire people. I'm not here, to divide people. I'm not here to say who's right or wrong. That's not that's not
exactly
who I am. I don't think that's who you are. I think you're here just to, represent yourself, represent your family, and spread positivity. You want to make everybody smile.
Enjoy life, man, because
it's not.
It's short, man.
It's short.
I see how my career went by like this. I'm still playing, but I know that I'm close, and it's crazy. It's crazy how it feels like yesterday I was a rookie with Phoenix Suns, and Shaq was my vet, and I had to carry the keyboard for him on every road trip, who didn't work, and it's just funny, man. But it's good.
Do you have any hobbies now that you do outside of?
Yes, I love play soccer, with my friends, tennis, but now a little bit I kind of changed my sports. I went to playing cards and darts. So I don't move much, when you get older. you get a little bit more lazier and everything.
Oh my God.
And, every summer now I have like 4 or 5 friends. We play darts all the time. It's fun, man.
It's fun, eh?
Yeah.
Do
You ever saw the darts competition?
I think there was a channel, Eurosport. Maybe I've watched maybe one time.
It was like a few months ago. It's crazy. It was in Ireland, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You should check on YouTube how they're cheering, and it's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it out. So what's your off season like? Do you go back home or what's the?
I go back to off season. I go back to Miami. This is where I live. My kids, I got 2 kids, Mateo and Victoria, 9 and 7. They go to school there. And then when they're done with school, we go back to Slovenia and stay the whole summer there for 2 or 3 months. Usually I play for national team. If I don't play for national team, then we just travel around Europe a little bit, go to Bosnia, Serbia, Croatia, Turkey, Greece, wherever.
Good places, right?
Good places, man. And I want to enjoy with my kids and show them different cultures and different people and everything. I think so that that's good.
That's big, man. That's one of the things I hope I can do, for my next generation and everybody, just to really give them the culture of like my cultures, and for them to see it through my eyes and get to understand what it really means, because and they have an identity.
Yes,
I
think so. That's probably most important, to find an identity and to live for it.
Yes. What do you have? And I always do this, obviously. I told you it was gonna be 10 minutes. No,
yeah, you said 20.
No. But man, you're amazing. The conversation is going great, and I want to ask you more. But I always want to leave like the audience and people with like, either it could be a quote or something that motivates you every day, or something that keeps you going every day, and you feel like this is something that people should do and follow. What would it be?
mean, it's easy for me. If I look back, it doesn't matter what you do in your life. If you find something that you love, you should do it with happiness. You know what I mean? Always have that smile on your face, because only like that you're gonna, you're gonna be your best version of yourself. Of course, you still need to work hard and everything, but if you find a situation that you enjoy with it, I always say in my life, I found basketball. Basically, basketball find me, but I didn't work like one day in my life because I love to do that. You know what I mean? It's something that I enjoy, and most of my friends, they still back home. They're like, "Why you don't retire?" I was like, "Because I still didn't lose that passion. I still love to come every day, each day." To practice and shoot the ball and hang out with the players and travel and all those stuff. When that happiness gonna be somewhere else, then I'm gonna know when I'm gonna be done playing. So.
Man, that's powerful. That's crazy. I was about to ask you another question now. Like, hey, when you retire, you want to be a coach?
I got something for you.
You can ask me.
At the beginning when you said we have a lot in common.
What?
Now that we talk, like, I don't know if I tell you, when me and my ex-wife, we were choosing the names for our kids. We went to, we did some research, and Mateo means a gift of God in Greek mythology.
Oh, Aptotheon, yes.
And Victoria, the goddess of
victory.
Victory, yes. So, this
the God, we're everywhere. You see this? Influence. See this?
Maybe it's some little Greek in me, man.
It is. Listen, I'm telling you, I've never seen people I see this all the time, and especially in Serbia, Slovenia, I see this all the time. If we were all one, then you couldn't tell the difference. You will see, like, players, look at the players. It's just, okay, obviously, everybody has their own uniqueness. Or they're all unique.
But like food, culture, it's a little bit different. But everybody, I feel like everybody, especially when I was in Greece, everybody likes to enjoy life.
That's all it
Have
is.
fun. Like,
Why would you want to do anything different? I don't
exactly.
understand.
You know, in Serbia, it's the same way. You go out, it's crazy, man.
It's nice. It's
You
not.
know?
Why would you want to do anything else? You just you
Yeah.
want to work hard. You want to be able to provide for your family.
Yes.
And then you just want to, do things that make you happy.
The only thing, you guys have a way nicer weather than us. So
6 months summer. 6 months summer.
only 6 months?
Hey, 6 months summer legit. 6 months,
Okay.
not
Yeah.
6 months summer legit. But that's why when the season's done,
Yeah.
go straight home. I go straight, straight back to Europe. Mediterranean food.
I love that.
Cool. Okay.
Some feta cheese
Feta cheese.
and Greek salad.
Greek salad. You have any?
Spanakopita.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have any other? You have souvlaki. You like souvlaki?
Souvlaki, yeah, I love so. Gyros, souvlaki, yeah.
Maybe you have.
What's the dessert?
There's a lot of dessert. Do not say baklava.
No, I didn't want to say.
Do not say baklava, but there's a lot of desserts.
That's still
It's
it's like Greek or Turkish?
No, it's not about that.
Let me ask you, it's Greek coffee or Turkish coffee?
First of all,
There
is only one coffee in the world.
Only one coffee.
Freddo espresso.
Oh, okay.
Freddo espresso glicko. No, I'm joking. Sweet. No, I'm joking. But I don't really like. I've never been like a amazing coffee person. Like big. You know how people like everyday coffee. But it has a history though.
You know
Coffee
what I
does.
remember? Ouzo, man.
Ouzo, eh?
Yeah. Drink with some water and
In 2 weeks, I have some people come in. They will bring
ouzo.
ouzo, and I will bring
that after the season. Though.
after the season. After the season, I want to see. I want to remember what was rakia.
Rakia, yes.
Rakia.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is stronger?
I think so. They both the same, 40% of alcohol, no?
Unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so like I think if I had like
I do a little bit off season because when I go back in Serbia, because rakia is like you have different rakias. They're from plum, from pear, so in our culture, especially my grandfather, as soon as he woke up, he would like drink rakia, for calm down the stomach, and then he would eat and it's just different. Every culture is different, yeah. But ouzo is after the
food. It's like a
dessert, yeah.
Meze, like a meze, like a
meza, huh?
Yes, to the side, like kind of like you have different
Kalamata
olives. Depending. Kalamata. Exactly. You see, like we could talk like this for hours. Plus, I want to ask you one more thing. Where do you see the future of basketball? Because you've been here already 15 years.
Yes.
And I really need to know this before we end the show. Like, where do you see the future of basketball going?
I mean, it's unbelievable. Like when I came to the league, it was like half court basketball. You pass the ball to the low post. You have real centers. Now you don't have it. All the fives are stretch five, What is crazy was at that time we were up-tempo team. Phoenix Suns was up-tempo team. We run like the first 7 seconds of the shot clock we would usually to shoot. And we took the most threes, average the most threes in a game. You know how many threes we shot?
How many?
18 a game.
And that was the most up-tempo?
The most. And now the teams are shooting 50 threes. In one game. You imagine that. So now if you put that up-tempo Phoenix Suns team in this time, we would be dead last. And now, I mean, it's crazy to see, players like Giannis, like Luka, Jokic, who are so skilled at that height, and they can play position through 1 to 5. They can guard everybody. They can play every position. That's something that it's unbelievable to me, and that's how basketball evolved. It's then the French kid, Victor. I mean,
I don't know. I think I went to and saw him.
Okay.
Because he played the same thing with Costas.
Okay. Oh, okay.
With Costas. And I went and saw him. I liked everything. Bro. Just a little bit I saw him because I didn't get the chance to see him a full game. He got in a little bit. It was great, man. Just big body, the way he handled the ball. You know, it was great. I just hope I want to see him, you know, in the upcoming years as well. Because, you know, I saw him, it was a year and a half ago.
Yeah, of course. So, and, you know, hopefully he stays healthy.
Yes.
Like everybody else, and you know he can follow his dreams and became the best he can. You know?
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be another successful European basketball as well. He can come in.
Oh, when you ask, that's what changed.
Europe. Huh?
Yes, I mean, you know, back in the day, you had I always gonna cherish like Arvidas Sabonis, Toni Kukoc, Dražan Petrović, Marcionis, you know, all those European players that came to the league, that it was not easy for them.
Not easy.
You know, they always say, "Oh, Europeans are soft." You know, that was back in the day. Everybody was saying that, and you know,
they were. Yes.
And you know, to be here and to fight through it and kind of establish their identity and everything, and we have to cherish what they did for us, you know, because right now, I mean, the last 3 MVPs was Europeans. 4. It's back to back. So Giannis twice, no, and Nikola twice.
Back to back. Yeah.
And then if you just look the All-Star game, it's like, I don't know, maybe they should do you know, international players versus Americans.
Versus Americans, eh?
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting. But I think, yes, it would be. It would be very interesting to see. I think you'd have to say, okay, it's US versus the world.
Yes,
exactly,
Yeah. Okay, that's why I say international.
Yeah, international. Exactly, correct. I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I don't think they're going to listen to us and do it.
Of course.
But I could see that happening. It's not impossible.
But yeah, the game is, you know, it's faster.
Yes.
It's faster. It's more threes. The players are more skilled. The players are more athletic. And what it changed too is like recovery and everything. You know, it's at the highest level. Then, you know, you have different machines, different treatments, and that's kind of a prolonged career to some, you know, to the most of the players. And it's just evolving. Basketball is evolving, and I think so. That's good.
That's crazy that you said that. You've played 15 years, man.
Yeah, in NBA. 21 professionally.
21 professionally.
Yes, more than half of my life.
Unbelievable, man.
It's crazy, man.
I'm telling you, that's why I need you people to hear this story from you, you know, and to get you on the podcast. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, first of all, I'm not gonna live here. When am I gonna get an invite to your camp?
Oh, camp. Whenever you want. If you're free this summer, my camp is every summer. We got it for 6 days. We got 120 kids, and we pay for everything. So they just have to show up and be smiled. You know, we don't allow them to have phones, iPads, because we want them to interact.
Okay.
And to you know, to communicate. Yeah. And you know, it's funny because first day is always. It's weird. No, everybody's sitting in their places. Everybody's quiet. Nobody talks to each other. Second day, completely different. It's unbelievable. Like they start talking, they're hanging out, and yeah, I love to do that. I'm not only giving my name to that camp, but I'm always there, all 6 days. I sleep with them too.
Really?
Yes.
You are so you're all in the same campus, like
yes. In hotel we have 1 floor, and all kids, and I'm there with them 24/7. I go to all the activities, to all the basketball practice, everything.
I definitely want to be like involved. I mean, obviously you'd let me know if you ever need anything to go there. You know, talk to them about defense, this, that, coaching, anything.
They will go bananas, man.
Let me know. I'll do it, and it's close by, right? It's
from Athens it's 2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours for sure. I'll do it.
Maybe even closer. I know Ljubljana, Istanbul is 2 hours.
Yeah, for sure, close.
So it's
same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Yes, 100%.
I don't know. Long time I was in Athens.
You have to come this summer.
I know.
We'll see. Let me know. You have an open invite.
Thank you.
This is now what we use the word philoxenia.
Philoxenia.
Hospitality.
Yeah,
right?
philoxenia.
#1 in the world.
How's my accent?
It's good.
It's good?
I think I think Europeans.
I always gonna have accent in English.
In English, yes. I kind of do the same thing. And I said this to one of my previous podcasts as well. I said my accent always changes. I don't know. Maybe now I'm sounding a little bit more European. I'm telling you, if I was talking to somebody from the US, my accent would be totally different.
So I would like to see you in Texas, man.
In Texas? I don't know what to be like.
They got different, you know.
Different.
Texas. When I play in Houston, they howdy. You know, I don't know how to do it. But they speak differently though.
No, I mean my accent would say. I don't know if I could mimic.
Oh, you can?
No, I can't mimic. I can't have an impression, but definitely would be different. It would be more like I'll sound like I'm from, I don't know, Chicago. Or
it's crazy when every people say, "Are you from Russia?" I said, "No, I'm not from Russia." And then I tell them Slovenia, you know, and of course nobody knows where that is. So we're too small, man, you know. And then I tell them, you know, it's a country next to Italy, and he's like, okay, then they know.
Wait, so hold up. Let me give you an example. Why do you think they think you're Russian?
I don't know, because the Serbian or of the accent, you know, and you know the Serbian and Slovenian, it's a Slavic language. You know, it has some similarity with Russian, but you know, if I heard some Russian speaker, maybe I would understand few words, you know, but not.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a difference. I mean, I'm looking at you now. I'm trying to see if you look Russian, but you don't. You really don't.
No, man.
I'm just saying, like, if I saw you today.
Yeah, man. I am pale, man.
But you don't look. If you say, actually, you know what you look like? You look like you're Irish, bro.
Irish?
Yes.
But I don't have no red.
No, but not Irish. That kind of Irish. You look like England, like London.
Really?
Yeah. If you all of a sudden you were like. What's up, mate? Like, you would feel like this, I would be like, he plays for... Seriously.
London Towers over there?
I'm dead. I'm not even kidding. But, man, oh, my God. We could stay here forever. But you know what? I'm not going to keep you no more longer. I want to say, first of all, a huge thank you. Thank you so much for doing the podcast. Had so much fun. Hopefully, you get your brother. We do one with your brother as well. Yeah, we do brothers and brothers. We do me. Everybody will do a.
He already told me he will come and visit.
Really?
When we play the playoffs. So,
okay, good. So we do one. Me, Janis the brother. You do one with he comes.
But he crazy though.
It doesn't matter. It's our podcast.
On a good way. We
can say whatever we want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we don't want to offend anybody, but
yeah.
It's our podcast, man. Come on. But then again,
you two guys can wear a Greek jersey. We can wear a Slovenian jersey.
Yes. We don't know. That's how we're gonna do the podcast. But again, I want to say thank you so much for everything you've done for the NBA. First of all, for your career, everything you inspire people, all the kids from Europe, just to be able to believe they can be here, man. It's so hard to be in the NBA and lead by example, you know, and who you are as a person, and you know, being this family man, and you and your brother be able to achieve the dream. Playing together in the NBA, playing together in the national team. You know, it doesn't happen often.
Yeah,
you know, I'm telling you, don't take this for granted.
Thank you. No, I'm not, because, like I said before, you know, soon it's gonna be over, and we always gonna have a good memory. So you know, you want to cherish those.
Exactly. That's and again, I want to say thank you, because you're one of those people who had made this dream possible and achieved the dream. But you have the story. You know, it's not just. You know, nowadays we're in a society that everybody wants to point at you and tell you like what to do to be successful, you know. But there's so many people who have done it, but they've never said it. They've never said what they've done.
And everybody has their own story.
Yes.
You know, they just have to tell it.
Exactly. And thank you.
You know, I think so that's important for, like you said, for younger generation to hear it and try to kind of navigate them to the right path. And from there on, you know, they can do it. So.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Haris.
Ευχαριστώ.
Yeah. Close, man.
It was good. No, it was good. Welcome to another end of the show. It was amazing. Had a special guest. Tremendous story. If you guys want to follow him. Which one is the dragon one?
Yeah,
the one dragon?
The _1 _Dragon.
Dragon on Instagram, Twitter. Show him some love. Follow him. He's the best, man. Follow his journey. He has so much to give. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to watch it, you can watch it at the Carbliss TV on YouTube. If you guys want to listen to it, you can listen to it on Spotify, Google, Amazon, anywhere you get your podcast from. We're available on every platform. Thank you guys for your support. And again, if you guys want a piece of advice, don't hesitate to reach out to me, to Goran. We are. This is why we're here from. We're here to spread positivity, and however we can help. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. So. Thanasis is recorded at No Studios, Milwaukee's creative hub and production studio.